Hello everyone, welcome back to LearnCity. I'm Oluwatomisi. Today's class continues from our Module 2, Best Practices for Developing Policies and Procedures. Developing effective policies and procedures is an essential part of an organization's success. Policies and procedures provide a framework for how work should be performed, how decisions should be made, and how employees should behave. Here are some best practices for developing policies and procedures that will help your organization operate effectively and efficiently. Number 1, involve key stakeholders. Policies and procedures should be developed with input from employees, managers, and other stakeholders who will be affected by them. This helps to ensure that policies and procedures are relevant, practical, and well understood. Number 2, use plain language. Policies and procedures should be written in plain language that is essential to understand. Avoid using technical jargon or complex terminologies that may be confusing to employees. Number 3, keep policies and procedures up to date. Policies and procedures should be reviewed and updated regularly to ensure that they remain relevant and effective. Changes in law, regulations, and technology may require updates to policies and procedures. Number 4, establish clear ownership. Each policies and procedures should have a clear ownership which is responsible for its implementations, maintenance, and enforcement. This helps to ensure that policies and procedures are consistently applied across the organization. Number 5, provide training. Employees should be trained on policies and procedures to ensure that they understand how to comply with them. Training can be provided through online courses, workshops, and other methods. Number 6, keep policies and procedures accessible. Policies and procedures should be easily accessible to all employees. Consider using a centralized online repository or document management system to make policies and procedures available to employees. Number 7, communicate policies and procedures effectively. Communication is key to ensuring that policies and procedures are understood and followed. Consider using multiple communication channels such as email, internet, and in-person meetings to communicate policies and procedures to employees. Number 8, monitor compliance. Policies and procedures should be monitored to ensure that they are being followed. This can be done through audits, inspections, or other methods. Any non-compliance should be addressed promptly to ensure that policies and procedures are being followed consistently. By following these best practices, your organization can develop effective policies and procedures that promote efficiency, consistency, and compliance. Legal considerations when creating policies and procedures. Legal considerations are an important aspect to keep in mind when creating policies and procedures for an organization. These considerations ensure that the policies and procedures comply with applicable laws and regulations and minimize the risk of legal issues for the organization. Here are some key legal considerations to keep in mind when creating policies and procedures. Number 1, employment law. Policies and procedures must comply with the federal, state, and local employment law. This includes anti-discrimination laws, wage and hour laws, and family and medical leave laws. Failure to comply with these laws can result in legal actions against the organization. Number 2, at-will employment. Organizations must ensure that these policies and procedures do not undermine the principle of at-will employment. This means that employers can terminate employees at any time for any reason, as long as it is not discriminatory or illegal. Number 3, contracts. Policies and procedures may be considered contracts between the organization and its employees. Therefore, it is important to ensure that the language in the policies and procedures does not unintentionally create contractual obligations that the organization may be able to fulfill. Number 4, privacy law. Organizations must ensure that their policies and procedures comply with applicable privacy law. For example, policies related to employee monitoring must comply with the Electronic Communication Privacy Act and state wiretapping laws. Number 5, intellectual properties. Policies and procedures must address the organization's intellectual property rights and ensures that employees understand their responsibilities related to the protection of intellectual property. Number 6, health and safety laws. Policies and procedures must comply with federal and state health and safety law to ensure a safe work environment for employees. Failures to comply with these laws can result in legal action against the organization. Number 7, accessibility. Policies and procedures must be accessible to all employees, including those with disabilities. This information provides alternative formats such as large print for employees who requires them. Number 8, consistency. Policies and procedures must be consistently applied across the organization to ensure fairness and reduce the risk of indiscrimination claims. In addition to this legal consideration, organizations should ensure that their policies and procedures are regularly reviewed and updated to reflect changes in laws and regulations. This helps to ensure that the organization is always in compliance and minimizes the risks of legal issues. Overall, legal considerations are an important aspect of creating policies and procedures for an organization. By ensuring that policies and procedures comply with applicable laws and regulations, organizations can minimize the risk of legal issues and ensure a safe and fair work environment for employees. Thank you all for watching. See you now.